Hopefully you can hear me. I am just making sure that we are collecting entries for tonight's giveaway. If you hop on and you're in the chat, let me know. So we have a project recipe tonight. It's the first Tuesday of the month. I try to keep things, in a sequence. Usually the first Tuesday of the month is project recipe and the last Tuesday of the month is card class. And so that is what we are doing tonight. And then next week we have tool time, but we'll go over the announcements in a little bit. If you're watching with me tonight, make sure you comment. Remember, that is how you get entered for your chance to win $10 in CM credits. And let me go ahead and throw this up there while we're talking about it. So there will be an in the feed drawing tonight. You do have to be present to win. And all you have to do is like this live and then be in the chat if your name is drawn, and then you have to comment. So just say you're here, hello, hey, Lori and Stacy. So just say hi, and then the little bot will pick you up on your comment and will get you entered. So that's all you have to do. Just like and comment. And then sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. All right, so a couple of announcements. We have free shipping right now at Creative Memories, and that the qualifying order is $80 in the US. So if you have $80 in your cart, then you can get free shipping. So normally shipping up to $150 is $8.95. So that'll save you about a sticker pack, almost a paper pack. So that's great. So definitely leverage that. And if you place an order before the retreat, then for $125, then you'll and the retreat is this weekend. Some of you are going. Then you will get to pick a limited edition border maker or border maker cartridge from a basket of goodies. So that way it just helps me because I don't have to try. And then if you don't know what I'm talking about, I can resend the email. But those of you attending the retreat, I have a tape runner special going on. I think if you buy 4, you get one free, if I remember correctly. But check your email, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will resend it to you. And that just helps me. We've got nearly 40 ladies attending the retreat. So if I plan for like 1 per person, that's 40 tape runners. So I decided to do a little tape runner incentive to help me in my packing. Speaking of that, we have secret boxes to unwrap this Thursday night. Those of you that will be there and that you ordered them. And I'm super excited about that. However, I will be bringing so many with me, which is great, but it's going to take up a lot of room in my car. Friday, September 8th at 10 a.m. at the Lakeside Inn is a mini card class. So if you have any friends that live near Mount Dora, maybe this retreat fills up pretty fast. And so a lot of people that maybe live around there or are Scrappy friends from over here, it's only like less than an hour to hop on over from East Volusia over to Mount Dora. So if you have any friends that will be in the area and they'd like to see what we're doing, see the location, then you can invite them over. They're going to do 4 cards from the confetti card kit. That's the Creative Memories card kit. Cue the confetti. And it's $10. And I shared it on Facebook, and I noticed that some of you that are going to the retreat said that you were going. And that's fine. I should have plenty. So if there's any of you attending the retreat, if you want to make 4 cards, you're welcome to do that too. It was kind of a little Mount Dora community, outreach that I was doing there with that. All right, so I already mentioned at the top of the broadcast that Tool Time with Tara will be next Tuesday, and we are going to play with 3 of the latest tools from Creative Memories. One of them is already sold out, and that is the fence, the rustic fence that was a bring back. So that was first introduced, I think they said in 2012. They brought it back and it sold out like in a couple days. So hopefully you got one if you wanted one, because they are sold out, but it will be part of my tool time next Tuesday. And then Techie Tuesday will be September 19th at noon. I will be in Chicago. Normally it's noon because I have DAR on the third Tuesday of the month, but I'll be in Chicago with my sister-in-law that week, and so the kids will be at school. So I'm going to keep it at 12 p.m. Eastern, which will be 11 a.m. Central. But anyway, so I'll be joining you from Chicago. And then when I get back, we have our laptop crop on the 21st. It's at Why Not West in Ormond Beach. So what does that look like? If you're a digital scrapbooker, bring your laptop. If you have tons of photos on your phone that you just need to clean up, and you just never find the time to do that, then come to Why Not and hang out and have a glass of wine or a glass of water or an iced tea or whatever, and clean out your phone and or your laptop or your iPad or wherever your photos are, and make the use of the evening with your scrappy friends. And speaking of scrappy friends, several of us walked 18K on Saturday to raise awareness for the Cannonballs for Cane Foundation. On Saturday would have been Kane's 24th birthday, but sadly, because cancer sucks, he is forever 18. So we walked 18K in honor of Kane and to bring awareness to the foundation on Saturday. We had several scrappy ladies there that did part of it or all of it. So it was it's hard. It's hard to believe that walking 18K was a great time, but we did have fun. We started at 6 a.m. We stopped many stops along the way, picked people up. My husband, Brendan, was there at every stop with waters and circled people back to their car. And then we ended at tacos. And so I was never so excited to see a taco place. So anyway, that was a great time. So start training for next year. But I just went off track talking about 18K, but Crop for Gray and Gold, we raised money for the Cannonballs for Cane Foundation. If you don't know about the foundation, you can find out more at cannonballs.org. It's a local foundation that was started by Kane, whose birthday was Saturday, his 7th birthday. And we raise money for families affected by pediatric brain cancers. So that is Friday and Saturday. The full tables are sold out. I still have half tables. If you want a full table, but you just want to come and we only have half, just sign up for a half, because if I don't fill up, then I'll be reaching out to people on half tables and asking them if they want to upgrade. So we will maximize the space no matter what. But we filled up the full tables, and then because we want to try to get more bodies in the room. That's how we raise the money for Cannonballs for Cane. Oh, and there is a shirt available for that. So if you want a shirt, or maybe if you live out of town and you want to support, but you're not able to attend, you can buy the shirt. That is the design that I designed for it. It says Crop for Gray and Gold, Daytona Area Scrapbooking, and on the back it says, cannonballs.org. I think it says Scrappy Ladies Making Waves for Cannonballs for Cane Foundation. So anyway, it's on a heather gray, light gray shirt, V-neck, of course. And so you can purchase that where you would sign up for the crop, but you can just scroll down to the ticket for the shirt. And if you get a shirt, but I don't see you sign up for the crop, I assume you'll want me to get it to you, ship it, or deliver it. All right. So the last Tuesday in September, before the crop for Gray and Gold, we will have the September card class. And I use the birthday Bonanza, and they're really fun and bright and cheerful. And we're going to have so much fun putting those together. So you need to order those by the week before, or you can get on subscription. So if you get on subscription, it's $25 a month, and you can cancel at any time or pause it or whatever. If you just order them like one here, one there, they're $30 a month, and the price does include shipping. So that $25 a month includes me shipping it to you. And this month you get the whole birthday Bonanza embellishment pack from Creative Memories, which is a $10 retail value. All right, Croptoberfest. It's owl good. The theme this year is owls, and I have this very detailed calendar. It looks like dates are all over the place, but not really. So the blue section at the top, if you can see on your screen, those are sort of the virtual events. So no matter where you are, you can participate in those. It's a page a day challenge. It's a Zoom crop. It's a going, gone sale that I'll host in a private Facebook page, another Zoom crop, a trick or treat. So all of those, when you buy a paper, a digital, or card Croptoberfest kit from me, and those are on my website at DaytonaAreaScrapbooking.com, but you have to forward ahead to October. You'll see those options there as tickets. Then separately, I am having an in-person Croptoberfest from 1 to 9 on Friday, October 20th, and on the 21st from 9 to 5. So for a half table for those ones, it's just $20. They both include a meal. If you want a full table, it's $30. So you'll notice those are less than the normal at the BFW. These ones, this is at Westminster by the Sea Presbyterian Church. It's just because I am not including Croptoberfest packages because many of you maybe already got it, or you ordered it online, with the free shipping and everything else. So we're going to do the project recipe the first Tuesday of October. So what else is going on? There's a Why Not, a laptop crop at the Why Not West again. And then there'll be a card class at Why Not, but it will be different cards than my October card kit. Okay, so it'll be a totally different class, and it's going to be fun. And I think that price is wrong. It should not be $25 for that card class. It should be 10 or 15. So I will change that. And then my regular card class. Whew, that's a lot. And then in case you missed it, I discussed my regularly scheduled lives, but we will have a Let's Taco about it, and I'll have all kinds of fun going on. If you register for my Croptoberfest, either one of the 3 kits, the virtual kits, or in person at Westminster by the Sea, then you will, by October 1st, then you'll be entered to win that cover set, the cute owl cover set. I love it. Many thanks if you are subscribed to me on YouTube, Daytona Area Scrapbooking. We've had some new viewers and subscribers, and I appreciate those of you that have done that. And then just as a reminder, if you haven't already, if you're watching but you haven't commented yet, comment and like so that you are entered to win tonight. And you do have to be in the feed when I call your name. Sadly, the first name I called last week was not in the feed, so I had to pick again, and I hate doing that, although the person that eventually was in the feed was happy. But it makes me sad when I'm calling and the person's already checked out. So do hang on till the end. All right, let's make a page. Yeah, it is, Stacy. I agree. Super cute. Okay, so, here are the September cards. And this one is our little fun fold. So that's going to be fun for me to prep for you. And we have a slimline, and the special envelope for this one is ordered and on its way. So I can pack those up with the card kits, which I will probably be doing in Mount Dora this weekend. Actually, I'll probably be prepping card kits because, am I all the way up? I guess I'm all the way up. Because I leave for Chicago the next week, and then as soon as I get back, I have to ship out. All right, so this is kind of fun. Where am I? Volano 618. So my first retreat in Volano was June 2018. And so that is what we are up to for my project recipe. So I will be scrapbooking my first retreat to Volano, and that is coming up in November. So super excited about that. Now, one of the things I love about Project Recipe, and if you haven't RSVP'd for tonight, so if you're watching and you want this recipe, unfortunately, you got to hop off here and go to Daytona Area Scrapbooking. It'll take you a couple minutes. You need to RSVP for the project recipe. Then you're going to get an email with a link to this recipe. Okay. And then, but after tonight is over, that link that you won't be able to sign up, so you won't get the email. So it's really important for project recipe that you sign up before the event or during the event, like right now. And then, of course, don't forget to comment and like so that you're entered in the drawing at the end of tonight. Okay, so this is the project recipe we're doing, Birthday Bonanza. You know how I love to do these, but I never do the way it's pictured because I want you to see how easy it is to blend your papers and to use the project recipes with other things. Like, this isn't just for Birthday Bonanza. We're going to use paper from actually 3 different paper packs. So I was looking for this beachy vibe. We've got green dunes over here. We've got beautiful sky. In some of the other pictures, we have water. We've got sand. So I'm actually using paper from, this was like a what was this called? Oh, I forgot the name of it. It was part of a promo, but then it was for sale. And then this was the, goodness, all of the names of every paper pack have just blown out. Painted Garden. That was from earlier this year. I think like February, this one came out. And then this was from Boho. I believe this was Boho paper pack. So yeah, I've got 3 different items. Now I went back and forth because I wasn't sure if I should do navy, because we're in jeans and navy and black, or black. Ultimately, I decided to go with navy, just because I thought with the blues and everything that ultimately I would just like that better. Also, if I'm being honest, my black cardstock is on my order coming for the retreat this weekend. So that ultimately sealed the deal for the navy. But whether I've just, decided to get on board with it or or what, I think I'm going to like the navy with these colors better anyway. And probably on your screen, you can't even tell that this is navy. So if you would prefer I did it in black, then you can just imagine it. So, all right. So ironically, at Scrappapalooza, I reacquainted everyone with their custom cutting system. And so we are going to be playing with the custom cutting system again tonight. See, all these little circles in here are all from the custom cutting system. So luckily, it is one of my favorite tools. And the reason why I use it at Scrappapalooza was because I wanted to remind you all what an awesome tool it is. So this is our cutting guide. It's got a lot of directions down here at the bottom. Don't be scared. They basically just say which custom cutting system template and what blade to use. We'll get into that in a little bit. So here's the cut. No, sorry, that's not the cutting guide. Those are the instructions for putting it together. This is your cutting guide. I really don't think it matters which is which. Sometimes I have to really inspect on what we're doing, but basically we're doing the same thing to every piece of paper, right? We're going to punch borders, 2 borders out of each, and those are going to be these, and then we're going to make mats, and then we're going to make circles. So that's it, right? So I'm not going to really dwell on which is which on here. I'm just going to dive right in and call this one designer paper number 1. Now I did switch things up a little bit. This is birthday bonanza, so we've got the confetti going on. I showed that my last tool time, and I was like, oh, I don't know, should I do the confetti or should I do the feet? Because we're at the beach. It's retreat to the beach, so I think I'm doing feet. What the whole point of this is that you're using a border maker cartridge that punches through the paper. And so you're basically punching out these feet and all these little tiny ovals. And then this one, stays, you punch out of the paper and then you get all the confetti, which I love. And I was thinking about maybe mixing it up, but now I think I'm just going to do all feet. Feel free to chime in on how you feel about that. All right, so border maker system. Collecting new fans as we go, because it is just the most awesome tool ever, I think. So we're going to flip open the magnet and flip out the paper holder. And then this is going to go underneath. And now we have to put our feet, not your real feet, but my cartridge into here. And then we're going to punch. And there's a little notch on the front that lines up. Now, normally, I don't love to use things that we can no longer get, because inevitably someone's going to see these little feet and say, well, they need little feet in their life. And 100% you do. But unfortunately, they are no longer available. So the good news is, if you come to one of my events, I always bring all of my border maker cartridges, so you can borrow my feet. All right. So now our guide says to cut at 1 1/8. So we also, this summer, when we were playing with our, doing our classes, we also got reacquainted with our measurements on our trimmers. Now, I am kind of thinking that maybe because we're going to use 3 of these on each side, maybe I want to do 2 feet and a confetti. Again, would love for y'all to weigh in on that. Should I do, I could do, I guess of the 2 of them, that might be a better confetti choice. All right. While You all decide. And maybe you have no opinion. 2 feet and a confetti? Thanks. Thanks, Kathy. I appreciate you jumping in there and helping us sister out. All right. So I feel like so we've got feet for both sides. Yeah, I don't know why I did the 1 1/8 the other way. When I smaller cuts under 2 inches, I like to do it this way because then the trimmer, you know, has more paper to hold on to. I don't know why I did it the hard way earlier. All right, well, the feet are out here, so I'm kind of inclined to just keep going with feet, but I'm not. I'm going to do what I usually do, and I'm going to finish cutting all of this. So now what we are to do, oh, I didn't see that it was calling for the reverse of these, so that's not going to happen probably. Although it might work. Sometimes, you know, when it calls for the reverse, I just protest. Okay, now we need to go to 6 1/2. So we're going to have to flip out our little arm here. Goodness, I don't have enough space. So we're going to go to 6 1/2. And then we're going to do 4 1/2 twice. So here's 4 1/2. And 4 1/2. Okay, now those pieces are done. Now we just need to cut out some circles. And I have no idea how I also don't know how these got out of rainbow order. Oh, wait. The straight one goes there. Okay. All is well in the world. We're going to cut our circles out of here. So we want E, F, G, H, I, J. Let's see what our little handy dandy guide says over here. So for pieces E and F, we are going to use the inside of the medium circle. Now, for those of you that haven't seen these in a while, the circle templates come with 3 circles. So it says to use the medium one. So we're going to use the medium circle with the red, inside, with the blue blade. So for E and F, inside the medium circle with blue blade. And so these 2 little prongs sit into the guide and around we go. Now, if you haven't used your tool in quite some time, then you might not realize that this little piece spins now. So you don't have to like contort yourself. That was one of the things I reminded everyone about. At Scrappapalooza. Okay, so E, F, G is 2 1/2. So let's see. For pieces G, use the inside of the medium with the red blade. Okay, and our little cutting guide shows that we're going to do the rest of them on here. We need the red blade now. Okay. So we've got that. G, so H, I, and J. For pieces H, we're going to use the inside of the smallest circle with the red blade. See, now I can get that out of here. Inside of the smallest with the red. And last one is J. for pieces I and J, inside of the smallest circle with the blue. Oh, that is super tiny. Also, I can get that out of here. So the blue blade cuts furthest from the template. So that's why I knew I could get it out of there. It's a little baby circle. All right, that way I really used that up a lot. And I have a chunk of this paper left for another purpose. Okie dokie. Let's see. Our next page. What one do we want to do? That one. Okay, so I'm going to do that one out of this paper. And I'm going to use the confetti at Kathy's suggestion. No one else. Because retreats are a party. For sure. And we have a blast. Right? And look at all this fun confetti. So 1 1/8. And let's do it again. So if you are new to the border maker system, this project recipe will get you using it for sure. However, you can do these recipes, you know, with other things. So you could use your border, if you had a border punch, you could do the same thing. And even if the border punch kind of falls away from the paper, I mean, essentially we end up cutting it away anyway. Okay, let's see. What else do we have to do? So this one, we're going to cut 4.5 by 4.5. And this is a 4.5 circle. And I think I don't know if I can fit the other ones on. I kind of want to do, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the 4.5-inch circle first. Okay, so that's T. So for pieces P and T, we're going to use the outside of the smallest circle with the blue blade. So I'm going to do this first because I just need to get a 4.5 by 4.5, and I think this is just going to be the best use of my paper. And I should be able to make it onto the paper. All right, so I've got my 4.5-inch circle. Oh, this paper is so pretty from the painted garden. I almost forgot what it was called again. Now I'm going to cut this at 4.5. I'm going to cut it second. Oh, see? Now, if I cut it first, I never would have been able to make that. It would have torn. But now I think I can get, well, what am I doing? I have to cut the other 4.5. So 4.5 by 4.5. Now I probably won't be able to get the other 2 out of this, but we'll see. So this is a 3-inch and a 2.5-inch. So U and V. Let's see. U, we're going to use the inside of the largest with the blue blade. And I'm probably going to have to Now this is an idea. I could cut it out of the inside of this, because this is going to get covered. I have no idea. Why I don't want to waste this whole piece of paper with one circle. So we're gonna try this, because this is it's N. Oh, I was looking at this down here, but it's actually N, so it's even smaller. N is the largest with the blue. Yeah, so plenty. And we're going to just cover that right up. So this is a little hack, paper saving hack, because, you know, none of us have enough paper. We need to save the paper. But when you have pretty paper like this, you don't want to just squander it. No, we don't do that either. It's going on your beautiful scrapbook page. All right. O, H and O, the inside of the smallest circle with the red blade. Bam. If I can find the red blade. It's buried here somewhere. Okay. Okay, just one more piece. Okay. These are, I'm afraid I'm going to get these lost in the feet and confetti over here. All right, I'm going to put that there. All right, last piece. So we're going to need 2 more feet. 2 more feet punches over here, and then we can see what happens next. What am I doing? Not that. We need feet. Let's eject the confetti. Add in and more feet. Now, since it doesn't matter, you saw what I just did there, because I had to do 2. So instead of putting this to the side and getting my trimmer out, I'm just going to do 1 on either side and then trim them both off. The end result is the same. But then I don't have to put this away and keep moving things around. All right, so 1 1/8. And 1 1/8. Alrighty, so now we need, see, again, I don't understand why they didn't just flip that on its end. I'm going to do the 4 1/2 first, just like I did before. So that was this one. Right. T is outside of the smallest with blue. Yep. Because we need another 4 1/2 again. I don't know what I went over on the table there. But all right, so there's that. Now I'm going to go 4.5. Because I need a 4.5 by 6.5. So flip this out. 4.5 by 6.5. Okay. My dog will enjoy fishing all these little scraps out of the garbage later. Lily is obsessed with paper. I know many dogs are. She will steal scrapbook strips. Like she'll find strips of paper, and I find her trotting around the house with paper to go off and chew them in her lair. Or scrapbook. I think she's just eating them though. Okay, so for pieces N and U, we're going to use the inside of the largest circle with the blue blade. Well, thank you, Andrew. All right, and so let's see. And then the last piece, U and V. Inside of the largest with blue. And V. Where's V? Oh, here it is. G and B, use the inside of the medium circle with red. Okay, we are ready to go. Now, I don't know. I might be able to get away with... Oh, just kidding. I mean, I probably could. All right, so there's the one, and... Oops. That's not going to work. I'm going to do it out of the middle. Because we're going to just cover this up anyway. I probably could have gotten both of them out of here. All right. The important part is we have all the pieces. All right. That I can add to my scraps. Now it's time to assemble. It's the fun part. Let's put all of our blades away. Hey, Jacqueline. Because these little blades, we had somebody at Scrapapalooza that had a scar on her leg. I just opened this one. Hello. Because it was in like the outside pocket of her bag when she picked it up, and oh, she had to have stitches. It was the whole thing. So make sure you put those blades away. All right. Now let's assemble. So I'm going to assemble the pages first. Then I'll go back and add the photos. Help with the word. Okay, so we've got our feet, and we decided, Kathy decided that we're going to, and so I think maybe, what do you think about 1 foot up and 1 foot down? This is a wide border in real life. Well, what's really funny is I noticed that my light is kind of washing it out. You can't see the blue. Do we like it? Because I have extra of this. I just dumped all of my things. Because it's not too late to switch. We can go to all feet. You want to see all feet? All right. I don't have the green, but I can do green. This is all feet. Is it very feety? It's kind of feety. Footy? Too many feet? What do we think? Thanks for playing along, Kathy. It's not, we can Too many feet. Okay, so we're gonna go. So Jacqueline, you said you like the first one, so you like it with the confetti in the middle. All right, so that's what we're gonna. And it's Kathy. Is that what you meant? 3 feet too much. Okay. I think 2 feet and confetti. Yes. Okay. How about that? We're good. 1 foot up, 1 foot down, confetti in the middle. All right. That's what we'll do. Feet facing same way. Okay. Oh, because they're walking. It could be like 2 friends walking. Okay. Are we happy? All right. That looks good to me. All right. Sometimes I forget what color is what. But there's only one 4.5 by 4.5. So that goes up there. And then we need this down here. And then the other, we need this one here. This is one of those pages. Oh, okay. But we'll try that. Thank you. I appreciate everyone's input. Hey, Katie. Whoops. I'm, of course, using my laptop as a table for my papers and pieces, and now I'm pressing buttons. Okay. So, good night. Now I got to remember what's what over here. Okay, so we've got this big one here, and then we need this one here, and then blue is this one. So then we've got something like this, and we've got this, and then what goes there? This goes there. You know, as always, and those of you that have watched this many times, you've seen this happen where you're like, well, I don't know. Because if I'm being truthful, I just walk this out because, you know, history has shown that it usually works out. But sometimes it's scary. And this was one of them. So I'm using repositionable tape on here because of all the little holes. And that way I can just zip on down and I can just tell that I'm about to run out of this repositionable tape. But it wouldn't be a project recipe or Facebook Live if I didn't. Just hoping I can make it through. I think it kind of shocked me because this ends up being like 3.5 inches. It ends up being pretty wide. Hey, good to see everybody on. And thanks for commenting so that the little bot will pick you up and enter you into the drawing. I got a little excited with my tape there. All right, so we're going back to the recipe here. That's going to go. Remember, we're going to cover that up, so I don't need to worry about that. Now, I did cut this 6.5, so I don't know why the spacing is different. But I'm going to move this down. Okay, now I'm going to assemble all these little circles. the way they have them here. So this piece kind of goes under here. That is like the bottom layer. And this piece goes like that. I think this was supposed to be down more, but it also doesn't really matter. This piece here, we're going to do a photo. We're going to end up matting it. And so it's going to go like that. And I like the way this looks. Okay, and then we're going to come back and add our pictures on in a second. That's extra. This one goes like this. This one goes like that. No, it doesn't. It goes like this. Oh, silly. Silly, silly. And okay, all right. So we're thinking down on this side. Is that what we're thinking, everyone? If you hear a crash, I fell on the floor. I had dropped this on the floor. I don't know. I think down is giving me vertigo. I think they need to go up too. I'm going to put them in the same order, but I'm going to put them up. Okay, good. Oh my goodness, I picked up the wrong tape runner. Don't you hate when you do that? See, it happens even to me. He gets going in a groove. I'll have to see what I can cover up with this because I done messed it up. At least I didn't rip anything. But what had happened was, see, that's where you get used to just doing this with the repositionable, and then you pick up the wrong one. Now you can see my tape through there. Oh, goody. This area gets covered. Thank you for saving me. And we've got, well, I trapped a star under there. Okay. Oh, what on earth happened here? Good thing I used repositionable. What did happen here? That is so crooked. My goodness. That is also the beauty of repositionable tape. Is if you can just pull it right up and not damage the paper. Okay. That was scary. And we are almost ready to throw our pictures on. Those of you that have been watching me for a while know that I have been working my way since I started doing project recipes on Facebook Live. I've been working my way through my retreats and pictures of my retreats. And because one in 2020, let's see, the first big retreat again was October, but so I would do a project recipe every month and I would scrapbook retreats, and I'm still doing that because this weekend is my 61st retreat, and so I'm up to 2018, and my first retreats were in 2005. My first retreat was in 2005, yes. And I'm missing a circle. It's a little one. So there's 6 of these. Oh, I am missing one of these. I think I only did one. I've got more. See, now when it called for the reverse, wait, I'm missing another one too. My dog's not even in here. I'm missing a little one there. All right. Where'd you go? I just have to cut a little one. All right, so I need one out of the green. Let's check my pile over here. No. All right. Well, now that everything's stuck down, let's see. I suppose it really doesn't matter what size, now that everything is all closed up. But we're going to need to cut pictures too. All right, so I'm going to cut I'll do a little tiny one out of here and a little bigger one out of here. Now these used to only, I know, didn't the colors come out good? Oh, Susan, I'm copying. You're so sweet, but you know, I'm copying this project recipe, so I can't really take credit. And this has definitely been a group process. This one, I've needed some help. All right. Now where was I putting this? I think I cut that one too big, but that's okay. We've got blobs. Let's look at them. Then we'll add our paper. But this is going to be fun. I'm excited that I'm up to 2018. Oh, you can't even see the whole thing. There we go. I think it came out cute with the confettis and the stuff, especially once we get these pictures on. All right, so let's look at the picture measurements, which are also on the project recipe. Okay, so 4x4, 4x6, and then a 4x4 photo. And over here, crop one photo 4x4 and adhere to piece M. Oh, no, I was looking for this. I'm like, what? Okay, the smallest, the outside of the smallest with the red. Okay, so the outside of the smallest with the red, it will go on here. So we have to pick 2 pictures that are going to be circles. And what's really fun, I just, and see, thank you, Susan. I thought so too. And I especially like the way it looks. And I don't think you can all fully appreciate the colors on the screen because of what the lights do to it. But when you see it in person, you'll definitely like it. And I just love that we're talking 3 different paper packs from Creative Memories, but they all just kind of flow together. So now's the fun part. We have all these fun little selfies. And I've got that one with my pirate patch. That one's definitely going down there. So some of them where your head or heads are super close together, they kind of lend more to the circles. And then it's funny, these ones, because we were at an angle, like they don't necessarily, I'm not sure how that works. That's my mom and I, but my face is kind of all over this page. I'm in selfies with everyone, so I don't think that's necessary. Although that eye patch one is cute. Okay, so I think even though this has a prettier, because our faces are close together, I can do that one there. And I think I can crop Linda and I there. And so we're all at an angle, which is interesting kind of a look. But I think that's the best way to fit them all on. I might be able to circle this one because clearly, normally it's not just all selfies, but maybe I didn't get everyone else's pictures because I just have all the selfies I took. So let's put this one down because this one needs nothing. It just needs to be stuck down. So let's stick it. And let's do this one. And as I'm looking at these pictures, because Jen was at the walk and Carla was walking 18K this weekend. And then, as many of you know, that Casey's husband passed away. And so, several of the people in this picture were at the funeral. And you guys are just awesome. You know that? You really are. A while ago, I made that shirt. I get by with a little help from my Scrappy friends. And I love it because it's so true. We all have a really special bond. And we show up for each other. And it's awesome. And as I'm, coming up to retreat number 61, I just think of all the special memories we have together. And it's super fun. And then we have new faces that join us. And I love the way y'all just welcome them into the family. All right, now let's see what I can do. I don't want to chop off my octopus necklace, which I really need to clean. It's very tarnished and makes me sad because I used to wear it all the time. I need to give it a bath and some Tarnex. Yes, definitely, Lori. All right, now I gotta make sure so I'm gonna lose my necklace in this one again too. So with the red on this one, you can get it top to bottom on this 4x6, but it's a close shave. So you have to center it top to bottom and just go for it. All right, so we are pretty close there. But we did it. And it's really funny how the sand is kind of going all different ways. Actually, maybe I can't turn Linda and I. I was like, maybe I need to turn us so that the sand, but I think that came out super cute. And I can come back in with some of these little confettis and add them, little stars, because I have them all in these little green, in the green paper. Or even if I don't use the confetti, you know what would have been fun for one of these is this sea star. To do some sea stars. So now I'm bringing both of these albums to the retreat this weekend because they are fun to look at retreats. But also to catch up on journaling because, of course, I don't sit here and, have you watch me journal. It's like watching paint dry. So I have to add my title, add my journaling, but that is the project recipe. That is the birthday bonanza. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you guys make it. And I think I can add this on somewhere. Although we do have our pirate patches on down here. So the pirate patch is on. And that is the fun thing about Volano is on Friday night we have a pirate party. All right. Let's see who our winner is now that we did all that. Let's see. I need to switch this. Don't leave, Katie. You're welcome, but don't leave. You are a celebrity. Now, what's happening here with this? Every time I come back to this video, I feel like I've just been through it. My hair is just, oh my goodness. Just not the way it started. Katie, I need a lesson on a side braid. It's just having issues. Those are fun. Oh, well, thanks, Katie. Thanks for being here while I make a page. All righty, let's see who our lucky winner is. Mine needs help, especially after a project recipe. I'm feeling disheveled. All right, let's see who our winner is. Let's get that going. Oh, I must need sleep. All right. Who's it going to be? Jacqueline again. Congratulations, girl. You are 2 for 2 this week. Amazing. Last week you were the winner and this week. Are you still in? Yay. You are. I swear, sometimes it just goes through spurts. Remember Gen G back when you won like all the time? So congratulations. And I usually get right off and put your credits right in, and I totally forgot last week, so I forget. It was a couple days before I sent them, but I will not get up from my seat until I throw those into your account. And we still have the free shipping, so shop away. All right. Well, thank you all for joining me for Project Recipe tonight. I'm so excited to see many of you on Thursday and Friday. In Mount Dora, I have lipstick on my tooth now. Time for me to get off here. And make some agendas for this weekend and some gift certificates and all that good stuff. So thanks for joining me. And until I see you again, stay scrappy, my friends. Bye-bye.